Fishing, especially surf fishing, is recreational. It gets you out to the sea, the sand, the sun, and especially here in Florida, the fish are rather plentiful. However, catching fish is the goal, not the purpose, to paraphrase Jim Shockey. But fishing for data is a complete waste of time and effort and the enterprise's resources. It is no use, I think, telling business people that, well, we have a data lake, all the data's in there, like all the fish are in the sea. How does that help? Nor is it helpful to have a data catalog where we say, well, we've ingested 5 million columns, go and find the data you want in there. It's all cataloged. The problem is that it really isn't cataloged. How do you search for data without doing data fishing? It really requires us to think about managing data as digital assets, kind of the same way we would see in Netflix or Spotify or even on Amazon. That requires richer metadata, not just the technical metadata, which is easy to harvest. That in turn requires some kind of business curation. I think the problem is that it's difficult for business people to invest the time and the effort. They're not rewarded for doing that. I think that the future direction is likely to be AI, and that will perhaps give us a much better way of searching through our data. However, at the moment, we should not really tell our business users to do data fishing. It's a complete waste of time. It's very frustrating because they're almost certainly not going to find the data they want. So I think that we have to think about better ways to do it. Now, perhaps for high value data sets, we can invest the time to put the additional business metadata around them, which is going to be human curated. We're already, of course, seeing advances in areas like data classification, where we do have tools that can classify the data in terms of it being PII or maybe other kinds of sensitive data, possibly even licensed data. That's great and that's super helpful, but we need to kind of extend that thought process to make things more generally catalogable or cataloged so that users can truly find it without much effort. It's very frustrating for a user to type in a search term in a data catalog and get back 20,000 results in no particular sequence for them. It is also true that there is an aspect of what is the business use case that needs to be described. So again, that would tend to make us think that a ChatGPT or a Gen AI interface is probably a future direction where you could interact in terms of specifying more about the criteria related to your business case. So I think we're kind of in a little bit of an intermediate state. We need to do a better job on this. I think there are short-term solutions that we can implement to address these needs, and hopefully in the future it'll be more feasible to find data easily with the AI products that are going to come in the next few years.